What if I told you there's a secret world where no software is safe, no price tag is untouchable, and almost any program you can imagine can be yours for free? Sounds like something out of a movie, right? But it's real, and it's happening every single day. Hackers are out there cracking some of the most secure and expensive software on the planet, turning paid tools into free downloads for millions of people. And the crazy part? They're using techniques that are shockingly simple to understand if you know where to look. Let's cut to the chase. Have you ever wondered how people manage to get free versions of Photoshop, premium video editors, or even entire operating systems like Windows? It's not magic. It's a mix of technical skill, creativity, and an understanding of how software is built. Hackers look at software like a puzzle, and every protection measure is just another piece to figure out. Here's how it works. Hackers don't just dive into a program and start breaking things. They work methodically. First, they get their hands on the software, usually by downloading a trial version or buying a copy. Why? Because trial versions are the jackpot for hackers. They're full of clues about how the software's security works. Most trials use some sort of timer or activation code to lock features after a certain period, and hackers zero in on that. They'll dig into the program's code using tools like disassemblers or debuggers, looking for the parts that say, "Check for a license," or "This trial has expired." Once they find the right spot in the code, the real magic happens. Hackers can either rewrite that part of the program, removing the license check altogether, or create their own keygen. A keygen is like a fake key factory. It uses the same algorithm the software does to generate valid-looking activation keys, making it possible to unlock the full version of the program without paying a dime. And here's the kicker. A lot of this is automated. Hackers don't sit there manually typing code. They use powerful tools that make cracking software faster and easier. Now, let's talk about patching. This is where things get really clever. Instead of generating keys, hackers can modify the software's executable file. The exe you double-click to open the program. They'll remove the code that asks for a license or bypass the part that checks if you're running a legit version. Ever heard of a crack file or patch? That's exactly what this is. By replacing the original .exe with their hacked version, anyone can run the software without ever worrying about activation. But it doesn't stop there. Some hackers go even deeper. They'll simulate entire activation servers to fool the software into thinking it's licensed. Picture this. When you enter your license key, the program sends it to a server to verify if it's legit. Hackers can create fake servers that tell the program, "Yep, this key is valid," even if it's not. It's like creating a fake ATM that always says you have money. And here's the part that will blow your mind. This cat and mouse game is constant. Developers patch their software to fix vulnerabilities, but hackers always find new ways in. Why? Because every piece of software is written by humans, and humans make mistakes. These mistakes, known as vulnerabilities, are what hackers exploit. The more complex the software, the more likely it is to have a tiny flaw somewhere in its code. And for hackers, finding that flaw is like striking gold. But why do they do it? Sure, some hackers crack software for personal use, but many do it for fame or even money. Cracked software gets distributed through torrent sites, forums, and file-sharing platforms. Some hackers even add their own twist, bundling cracked software with malware to infect users' computers. So while it might seem tempting to grab that free download, it could come with a hidden price tag. A virus that steals your data or turns your computer into a hacker's playground. Now, you're probably wondering, could you crack software with this knowledge? The short answer is technically yes, but it's not that simple. While the concepts are easy to grasp, executing them requires a deeper understanding of programming, reverse engineering, and security protocols. That said, just knowing how it works gives you a glimpse into the minds of these digital outlaws. The question isn't whether hackers can crack any software. They clearly can. The real question is, how far are developers willing to go to stay ahead? No protection is unbreakable, and as long as there's demand for free versions, hackers will keep finding ways in. What do you think? Is cracking software an art, a crime, or something in between? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to dive deeper into the world of hacking and cybersecurity, check out my other videos. There's so much more to uncover. See you in the next one.